Alright, what's up, my friends? Y'all want some modern? We're playing some modern, alright? People have been, on YouTube and on the stream, hey, Jim, so much standard. What about modern? Well, I had 3 standard tournaments in a row, weekend to weekend to weekend, and that stretch is now over, so let's get back into playing a little bit of modern also. And we got 2 decks to play today, Mono Red Phoenix, and then this deck here. So, this is my Loxobots deck. You may have seen on the stream. I played it at the Invitational, based around Venerated Loxodon, which is busted, and then all the 0 mana cards like Memnite, Ornithopter, and then a bunch of 1-drops, Mox Opal, Darksteel Citadel, and the original version was like this. I came in 35th to the Invitational with it. Played more Disruption, played Arbiter and Thalia and Ghost Quarter and stuff, but we're trying out a version that is a little more all-in aggressive, playing the card Kuldotha Rebirth. And Rebirth is a card that is pretty powerful. 1 mana sorcery, sack an artifact, get 3 tokens. Rebirth, of course, plays very well with Reckless Bushwhacker as well as Loxodon, where it's basically a ritual and ends up being 2/2s. So that's pretty dope. Also playing Bomat Courier, as well as a lot of the other cards from the old Loxobots deck. Less disruption. We're not playing Thalia. We're not playing what's it called? Leonid Arbiter, but much more aggression. And is this good? Is this bad? I'm not really sure. Rebirth is a little weird if I have to sacrifice like a Signal Pest or something, but it's fine sacrificing an Opal or a Citadel or an Ornithopter. I consider Chromatic Star as a good thing to sacrifice and an early artifact, but not sure. Sacking a Clue off Inspector is really cool, so we're gonna try it out. We'll see how it goes, and you never know if you don't try, So let's battle. Come on, Magic Online. You can do it. I believe in you. Just chugging along here on the old Magic Online. Hot cocoa. Delicious. Got 1 Frenzy in the sideboard, too. Seems pretty cool, with cheap stuff. Also playing a Gideon ally, Zendikar. Those are both for fair matchups. You got the old Rest in Peace, Path to Exile, Damping Sphere. Against any creature deck, you're boarding out all 4 Couriers and bringing in all 4 Paths. It's a pretty easy swap. This Courier is very, very good if your opponent is not playing blockers, and not so great if they are. We have ways to pump it and stuff too, though. So, Toolcraft, a card that really overperformed in the old Loxobots deck. A lot of power for 1 mana. It's essentially Wild Nikotl that often has First Strike, which is pretty insane. And making it a 4-power creature with Venerated Loxodon is also insane. So, card's pretty sweet. This is the first draft. We're trying this out. This may or may not work. We're just going to try it and see. It's not a very good first hand, unfortunately. It's close. If this is a red source, we can keep it for sure. We can go turn 1 Inspector, turn 2 Rebirth, Thopter, Loxodon. It's not a red source. We're on the draw. Maybe we just keep. I'll just rock it. This hand is so good if we draw a red source. Let's do it. They also mulligan too, so. Thoughts on the chess timer versus the arena system? They both have their merits. Heart of Kieran's not really where we're at. Mountain. We are definitely missing Thalia a bit in this deck. Thalia was one of the best parts of the original Loxobots deck. Okay. That's sort of plays. Now, in the old Loxobots deck, there was no reason to play Thopter here, but we do have Reckless Bushwhacker in our deck. We're not gonna cast that next turn. We'll just say go. Any red source, make this Clue into some Goblins. Definitely a nice synergy here of the Clue with the Rebirth, getting a 1/2 and 3 1/1s. They're actually playing Blue-Red Phoenix. Okay. Discarded an Is It Charm and an Island. That is not very good. So going wide against them is very good. And 4 toughness things are very good. Legion's Landing. Alright. That's kind of a tilt. 8finity. Resub, welcome back. We're mana short here on Venerated Loxodon, which kind of sucks, but I think I like landing here. It's a better target for removal than Inspector. But the lifelinker might matter also. I guess it makes their bolts better. Yeah, I'll just play the Inspector. A surprise landing might flip. So this card's so cool. What a great design. Artifact synergies, card draw, tribal synergies. Just a great little cog. Alright, Thing in the Ice is good against us, obviously. But Thing in the Ice wasn't that good against the old Loxobots deck because you could just redeploy your entire hand in one turn, but it is good against Kuldotha Rebirth. Toolcraft Exemplar. Alright, you're a little stuck on mana here. I don't mind just playing landing and flipping it and then casting Toolcraft. We could play a Loxodon, but if they flip the Thing, I guess they only have 3 cards in hand and they mulligan. They probably can't flip Thing next turn. Yeah, you know what? Let's actually just get a Loxodon and play. Just go for it. They definitely could flip it next turn, but if they can't, this is a pretty big attack. And we're not really losing anything in the exchange. If anything, we're gaining more clue tokens. No end step spell. It's good. Even once they flip the Thing, like, it is big. We can just keep blocking it over and over again. So without a Phoenix to attack otherwise, it's not really that bad. We are short on mana, though, so we've drawn all of our mana threats, and only one of our free threats. That's really bad for us. They have a Metamorphose to start things up. Yeah, they're bolting me, that's really bad. Alright. They have a lightning axe too. I have a gut shot. Alright. Well, that's bad. So we just took 7, and now we're taking 7 again, and we're gonna be at 4. I think we have to draw a red source basically this turn or we're dead. Also, our Canopy is going to be dinging us too. Oh, we're 3. I'm just bad at math. Yeah, I mean, we're probably just super dead here.
Hi, Super Nintendo Chalmers.
Thanks for following, everyone. Alright. We play landing now. Probably block with the Courier, I guess. Really need another mana source here. Everything costs 1, but we just have, you know, only 2 lands and 1 doesn't even tap for a color. A red source would do it, honestly. Like, we could just cast this Rebirth and cast the Venerated Loxodon immediately. That would be pretty good. I mean, now we're just in the Abyss. No. They have a looting in the bin too, so like it's not like they're out of gas. All right. They discard a Pyromancer Ascension and a Flame Slash. That's probably bad for us because Flame Slash actually seems pretty good right now. They're probably going to get bolted and die here. Yeah. Alright, well, that kind of stunk. Just didn't draw another mana source. Couldn't do our stuff. Alright, what's, you want Frenzy... And I mean, Damping Sphere is also kind of cool. Forge-Tender is pretty good. We need we need a lot of stuff here. What do we not want? Courier actually seems really good. Rebirth is bad against Thing in the Ice, but we just have paths for that now. We just have so many cards we want. This is just a... stuff. What's up, Mage? How's it going, my friend? Welcome. Looting wasn't played that much in Standard because there weren't as many graveyard interactions. It's much better in more broken formats. I kind of just want everything. Maybe Bushwhacker is not great because they're going to be doing more... have more removal spells. Maybe Canonist. Canonist is obviously good, but it just dies to all their removal. And I just get rid of the Canonist. And then we need... I'm going to cut some of our 1-drops. And Toolcraft's pretty bad against the card Gutshot, despite being a good beater. Maybe we just cut some Toolcrafts. I cut Signal Pest. There's so many cards we could like play or not play here. I don't know, honestly. I really don't know what to board out. I feel like we kind of want the Canonist. Canonist is also kind of awkward, though, because, like, we cast lots of spells, too. And, like, then, like, is Pest worse than Toolcraft? I don't know. Toolcraft gets blocked by Thing in the Ice, too. Alright, let's cut some Toolcraft. I'm not sure if this is right or not. But... let's try this. I think Courier's still good. Alright, we got colors this time. We got a good hand. Let's go. Keep. Why not Sacred Foundry? Because Vantage and Battlefield Forge are much better. Vantage is obviously the best land. And Forge is going to tap for colorless half the time anyway, so... could have Gutshot, I guess. It's kind of annoying, but... we're going to empty our hand on turn 2 here, which is pretty good. This hand is much better than the last hand, obviously. We have more of our broken stuff going on. We could attack and flip landing, but I want to get Loxodon down right now. So we'll just get it down. Get our hand empty, and then set up for next turn. Venerated Loxodon is so good. Modern is everything from Mirrodin forward. That is correct. 8th edition and Mirrodin forward. It's when they stopped using the old card frame and moved to the new card frame. That is the break point in Modern. Raise your hand in chat if you have not played Modern before. If you stayed from the arena stream and are looking now at Modern like, ooh, what is this? It's like they have Thing in the Ice here. I don't even care. Like, our hand's so good. We can replay our entire hand in one turn. Another Memnite, sure. So we want to. I think we're gonna crack Canopy. That's pretty good. Do we want to cast that now or wait till they might flip it? Let me just cast it now, honestly. Flip this Legion's Landing. We have our Courier up with 2 cards under it. This is going great. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're killing your opponent. Everything is awesome when you're living a Loxobot dream. Loxobot, Memnite 2. I just Ornithoptered you. Bomat Courier, Vampire Token. Flipodonto. I ain't joking. Memnite, Thopter, Vantage. They're awesome. Loxodon, Bomat, Vampire. They're awesome. Empty hand turn through the Courier and 2 cards under it. Fleeland! 6-month reset. Welcome back, my friend.
Slim Davis on
So they have the actual best possible card. I think we're still fine. Like, actual best possible card. Right on time. Alright, we're going to play this Forge-Tender. I mean, they're 4, they're 3, so yeah, more Loxodons where that came from. So yes, Loxodon surviving Anger is huge, huge. Loxodon is really, really good because Loxodon just survives everything that would be good against you normally. Anger of the Gods, Lightning Bolt, Fatal Push. Venerated Loxodon is just a really, really good Magic card. Alright, nice easy game 2 there. So now we know they're playing Anger. Does that change how we sideboard at all? I don't think so. It's pretty good against us. We only have 2 Forge-Tenders. Maybe we were more interested in singular threats in like Toolcraft than in other stuff, because if they Anger and we go post-combat or post-Anger Toolcraft, it's an actual threat. A card like Signal Pest is not. I'm bringing a Gideon too, maybe. Gideon's pretty good. Or a Bushwhacker. Maybe let's like, yeah. I don't think Bushwhacker's great against them. I honestly have no idea to sideboard with this new version of a deck. So donation bonus leagues will be reopening somewhat soon. I'm gonna try and get the website done this week and get the donation bonus league stuff done. I know I've been saying that for like a long time, but like you gotta understand how hard it is, like trying to stream full time and travel to tournaments still. I've considered giving up on tournaments, honestly, because it's just so difficult to try and split my time. You know, when I travel to a tournament on back-to-back weekends, I have a 3-day week to write an article, do a video, stream, be a dad, be a fiance, eat and sleep at some point, you know. So I'm not complaining. My life's insane. It's just like there's just not enough hours in a day, not enough days in the week. 8 days a week. That is one too many Loxodons, but yeah, being a person's kind of lame, though. Like, I love playing in tournaments. Don't get me wrong, but there's also the side effect of, because I am not practicing that much for tournaments, I have been doing as well in the last few years, which hurts too. So, but they scried top. Like they have a thing in the ISIS game where we're in big trouble. Like, our hand's just pretty bad. Drawing the third Loxodon over any one of our 0 or 1 mana creatures was devastating. I do kind of wish this Whacker was a Signal Pest, I'm not going to lie. It's possible Whacker's just bad. Whacker seems really good with the rebirths, but now I have Everything Is Awesome stuck in my head. Is it Charm? Draw 2, discard 2. I mean, all right, it's 1 Arclight Phoenix. All right, we can play with 1 Arclight. 2 would have been bad, but all right. I'd rather have. Would I rather have Toolcraft? I don't even know. Yeah, I guess Anger's bad once Phoenix is in play. Yeah, we gotta draw an artifacts or something. We gotta just draw something here. Honestly, drawing like a Memnite probably the best play because we can also Bushwhacker then too. Yes, the economy on Magic Online is similar to paper Magic. You buy booster packs as a secondary market. You can trade and buy and sell cards. There are multiple secondhand retailers. Cards raise and lower in value, and you can cash out as well. Memnite. These Mox Opal plays, I guess. This is the not the nicest Bushwhacker of all time, but Bushwhacker seems kind of bad. They only have 2 cards left, and we're on a pretty slow clock. So even if we just draw a land and play Loxodon next turn, you know, it's not even that bad. What is this? Bacon Bolt? Really? For real? All right. I mean, this is just like, you know, an unfortunate aberration. You're now at the point where we're just never going to cast a Loxodon ever. Basically, mulligan to 4. There's one Bacon Bolt in the sideboard of the Is It Phoenix deck. I played it last weekend. You have a Bolt too, Jesus. Until Arena has the ability to play Modern and possibly Legacy, Magic Online will still exist. That's a pretty good draw. Now we draw a Memnite we can cast Loxodon. I mean, if I think if our hand is good, we win this matchup pretty easily, barring Anger of the Gods, but obviously this hand has panned out so unbelievably poorly. I mean, I guess that is part of the problem of putting non-linear cards in your linear deck. This Path to Exile does not look very good. We're going to cast it on their upkeep, but actually, you know what? Let me just cast it now, because if they want to bolt their own creature to put it in the graveyard, I'm going to give them an extra spell on their turn if I do it on their upkeep. So. Yes, getting Modern onto Arena would be a monumental task of both programming all of the cards, getting animations and stuff. You know, there's 100 sets in Modern or whatever. There's only like 6 sets on Arena right now. It would be a pretty serious undertaking. All right. You draw a Memnite, please. That still doesn't do anything. And we're just dead. Very, very frustrating third game here. Up there's the Memnite. Right on time. When I can't cast anything anymore. We're almost assuredly dead. I say I've cast 3 bolts already, but we just can't stop Phoenix next turn. We should mostly just draw a path. Not the Memnite. Anything but the Memnite. I mean, technically we're not dead. Oh, really? Alright. So you're telling me there's a chance. I don't know what these 2 cards in their hand can be. Like, I'll be holding 1 land for like a looting, but I don't know what the other card could be that, like, just haven't done anything. All right. Squid Squad, no problem, my friend. Thanks for the cheer. Squid Squad says, thanks for saving me like $1.50 on my cool stuff order. Have the last of my bits. Promo code coolstuffinc.com. Check it out. All right. Very frustrating game there. Maybe I should have mulliganed. I don't know. We drew pretty badly. We also sideboarded pretty bad, probably too, because we maybe cut too many artifacts. Initial impression of these Bushwhackers kind of suck. We haven't actually cast the card Rebirth yet either, so we don't really know, you know, like, that card's good or not yet. But you folks tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name is Jim Davis. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you follow on there. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure you follow on Twitch. Playing some Modern, because y'all wanted to see it. Y'all been complaining, why no Modern? Oh, too much Standard. Well, here we are. Here we are. Put your money where your mouth is, you know? Boros Loxobots. This is an experiment based on my old Loxobots deck. Yes, Ancient Den would be very good. Obviously. Would love to play Ancient Den in Great Furnace. How is Death Shadow right now? Are you really good at playing it? If so, it's really good. Okay, this is pretty good. We're going to keep this. And then, what are we going to do with it? We're going to draw an Inspector. So we could make 3 tokens on turn 1. I'm not even sure if that's good. I think I just like playing Toolcraft and 1 Ornithopter. Although if I draw, the problem is if I draw a Legion's Landing, I want to have played both Ornithopters. But I can also just hold an Ornithopter for a Whacker. But it's like not even good. I'm going to just play the Ornithopters. The problem is if I play a Thopter to Surge, it's like not even good. Like, what am I even doing, kind of? We also could possibly Loxodon next turn if we draw a land. This makes the deck much more confusing, that's for sure. I think I hold. If I draw Legion's Landing, I'm going to be really, really sad, but...
Too poor for real bit donations, but gotta show Modern support.
Thanks, Blazing Sound. If you want to see more Modern stuff, make sure you show your support, because I definitely have lost about 100 viewers going over to Modern here. I like Modern too, but... be loud and proud. Don't be like those Legacy players who are like, there's not enough Legacy tournaments, and they just don't show up to the tournaments. You know, like, so. Alright. We draw a land. That is good. But now they have possible counter spells and stuff. Maybe we just, like, go Ornithopter, Whacker here, and just hold off on the Rebirth.
Modern for life.
We could do a lot of things here, honestly. How confident am I with Loxobots? I think Loxobots is fine, like the regular version. This version might be bad, I'm not sure. I think we just go for it. I have to have like a 2-mana counterspell.
Yes, sir.
Don't mana leak me. Or negate me. Alright. Do we hold on to Ornithopter to save for a Whacker next turn? I think we do. Like, we do need a plan for Supreme Verdict. I suppose killing them is a good plan. Ah, opt. Terminus! Oh, you can see the game if they had Terminus. That would make me very sad. I've spilled my hot cocoa. I hate Terminus so much. They didn't set this up. This is not a plan. This wasn't a set play. We couldn't have played around this. They just have a Terminus. We were attacking for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18. We were attacking for 25 next turn. I hate this card. Because it is so bad when you don't blind flip it on the first few turns. And it's so stupid. I spilled my hot cocoa all over myself. I have to wash my hoodie again. I just washed it like 2 days ago. Alright. We're gonna cut like, looks like a Thopter or two or something. Alright, yeah, I don't want anything else. Canonist is like, whatever. Yeah, just do this. We were doing it. We had our stuff going. We cast Rebirth. We did some stuff. We were Loxobotting. Blind flip Terminus on turn 2. Unbelievable. Alright, this is fine. Alright, is there a reason to lead on Canopy instead of Citadel? I don't think so. Definitely leading on Courier, because Courier's the nut. Courier should be very, very good here. I'm sure we'll just like turn 2 Terminus us again, but our hand's actually bad this time, so it won't even be good. Unbelievable. Ooh. Want to take bets on if they cast Terminus next turn? Because I'm sure they're going to, personally. How are you all feeling? Mail's here. Poll time. Will they cast Terminus next turn? Poll. Yes or no? Will they cast Terminus on their next turn? Yes or no? Answer in chat.
Wise man say, forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price.
F6. Here we go. The answer was no. The answer was no. They can't? I mean, they can't. They have a land in play. They just blind flip it. Another Toolcraft? I would like a red source. I'm not gonna lie. Can we just like pop off our canopy here? Looking for a red source? They had a land in play. What are you talking about? You only need one land. Raw dogging Snapcaster Mage. Alright. It's fine. Couriers aren't doing much right now anyway, because we can't even use them. Alright, Nooner. Resub, welcome back.
The modern content gym.
I think we're getting verdicted next turn. This has been a fairly frustrating day, Magic-wise. I feel like literally nothing has gone right. Oh, wow, something goes right. How about that? And the red source on top. Never mind. I take it all back. Everything's great. This has been a pretty fortuitous day of Magic. At least you're all here. I agree. I agree. Everything is awesome! Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Whoa, boy, look at this hand. We're going to keep. It's a little land heavy, but we have our Rebirth and our Whacker and our Loxodons. We're doing our stuff. That was not a Memnite. Like, I guess we're just rebirthing on one here. This is not exactly as we're drawing it up, but so I guess ideally we just go Loxodon next turn and then draw one drop and Bushwhacker the following turn for like a bajillion damage. It's pretty good. So, like, do we even cast? Yeah, I think we cast that. That's too good not to cast. And then hopefully we draw anything that costs 1 or 0 next turn, and we can Bushwhacker for, which is probably lethal at this point, honestly. And a path. Okay. They path the big creature. Interesting. Not the Signal Pest. Well, now we can Canopy for a 0 drop too. That's kind of nice. So we have a redraw. What a jerk. I agree. I'm not really impressed with Bushwhacker either. They don't play very well together, that's for sure. Alright. I guess we just cast it. This is still a reasonable clock, you know? Well, Lobmancer, Terminus and Legacy is completely different because you're actually setting it up. You're casting Brainstorms and Ponders and Portents. You're putting work in. If you get lucky and blind flip it, sure. But like you're putting in a lot of work to cast it on turn 2 naturally. Just end step Brainstorm, turn 2 cast it. Whereas in Modern, there's no way to do that at all. Like Jace is the only way to really get it back on top of your deck. And then that's just worse than Verdict. So like, there's a significant difference between Terminus in Legacy and Terminus in Modern. This is so unbelievably awkward. I have 3 cards. Alright. We are going to Loxodon and Whacker in the same turn, barring a Cryptic Command. If they had a Verdict, they might have just cast it last turn. If they have Settle, I mean, what do you want from me? And they let it resolve. If they have Verdict, they have Verdict, whatever. I think they might have cast it last turn if they had it. Snap Path? That's fine. I don't mind that. only have one basic, but now you have two very large creatures in play. No lands. Bushwhacker seems bad. No blocks? It's interesting. Alright, now they have Jace. Alright. Yes, now we're probably getting Terminus next turn. He'll just hardcast it anyway, but... Alright, I mean, we kill Jace, they Terminus. Serum Visions? Let's see what their Scry is here. If they Scry bottom, it's not a Terminus, so... Them casting Serum Visions makes our job much easier next turn, because we don't need to decide if we're going to play around Path or not, or Condemn. With our attacks, we could just say Signal Pest on Jace, attack them with their remaining creatures. They Scry bottom, you know it's Terminus. Yeah, natural Terminus. While we're waiting on our opponent here, I want to remind everyone if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you sub to my channel. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure you follow on there. If you haven't seen my YouTube channel, check it out. youtube.com/JimDavisMTG. All sorts of cool stuff on here. Standard, modern, other formats, legacy, limited, bronze to mythic, other magic stuff. My official content from coolstuffing.com. Check those out. John and Jim Show, Magic Pro, StarCraft Pro, and some other stuff as well. Check it out. YouTube. They went bottom. That feels good. We draw Mox Opal. Alright. Let's just start with a crack. That's actually a really good draw. Exceptional draw. Except the fact that our Mox Opal doesn't tap for mana. Still a good draw. Alright, so attack Jace, them.
Holy crap, dude.
That's true, they have to steal the ruins, but whatever. I mean, they have to, like, do it, you know? It's waste more of their turn. No Terminus. We have lethal on board. So, we have one basic in our deck and lethal on board. We are attacking headlong into Settle the Wreckage. I mean, they can't Cryptic now. They could Path or Snap. Why only one basic? Because the other cards are better. Cards like Shefet Dunes and our dual-colored lands. Vendilion Click? Alright. So they're not dead on board, but they are pretty close to dead. They don't really have any effective blocks. This is the most brawlic Signal Pest of all time. Chump take 8. We are not going to play this Inspector. It's probably Wrath or Bust here. If they had a Wrath, they would have cast it last turn, so it's got to be off the top. I mean, not many decks play Path and Field of Ruin, and the extra land is just not going to matter that much. Like, what is our 5th land doing for us, you know? Sure. They have a Verdict? I swear to God, if they have Verdict, I'm going to snap. Baneslayer Angel? They're still dead. No, we're not. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We put them to 1. God damn it. What?
Nice to see you too.
Yeah, if I played the Inspector, they'd be dead. But that seemed like it was playing into Wrath, so now we're going to play into Wrath, save an Angel in play, so... Put them to 1, and I lose my Loxodon. Is that worth it? I think it is, actually. Just hope they don't draw good here. I'm just gonna play this if we draw Shefet Dunes. I had the Mox too, but whatever. Just, I don't think it matters. I mean, they have Colonnade to block too. I mean, we're like not in like the end. It's not the end of the world here. We do like there are 1, so every creature we have is lethal. Our Inspiring Vantages are not lethal. Cryptic Command detentions here. Cryptic Command was basically the ideal draw step after they top deck the Terminus. That's good. I should have played this. You're right. I guess I draw Dune. It's actually unreal. Bomat Courier. guess I could have first strike the... yeah. I want to hold the courier and try and sneak it in, but I should have just played both things and attack with first strike. It'd have been better. Mana base can't support Blank Moth Nexus. They bottomed. Timely was also just insane. Just unbelievable. Oh yeah, they have a sphere too. Whatever. Look, at this point we just can't win anymore, honestly. They tried top, like... Yeah, I shouldn't have played the other Toolcraft. That was stupid. We have one Frenzy in our deck floating around somewhere, yes. We just like don't have any good attacks. The Timely was so unbelievably good. Fourth Colonnade? Alright. There's a lot of Colonnades. I can't attack because they have 3/1/1s and a 4/4 flyer. So there are no good attacks. They were at 1 maybe, but... We're not really cycling Bomat because they just have good blocks. So we're throwing away more than just the Bomat. Yeah. Now they have just enough to comment on too. Are they gonna attack me? That'd be dope. Go get him, Courier. Draw Bushwhacker. Draw Bushwhacker. Could be worse. Oh, they have Path too. Unreal. Yeah, what a frustrating match. Oh, I drew Jace with no cards in end. That's good. Frenzy. Where were you like a long, long time ago? You're just like sandbag this? We have a clear attack here. Won't even attack them or Jace. Oh, I don't know why I'm still playing this game, honestly. Reed. Good time to come in. Reed. Thanks to the host, my friend. If I two timely reinforcements? Alright, whatever. If I recall correctly, last time I hosted Reed, he was in a devilishly losing situation. So, Reed has gotten me back. Thanks, Reed. I appreciate it very much. If you haven't seen Reed's stream, Reed's obviously streaming now as part of the MPL. Reed's obviously an awesome dude and great Magic player. Check out Reed's stuff. If you're just tuning in, welcome. And we're trying out this red version of Loxobots. We've had some pretty crummy luck so far. Although I don't think the deck is very good. It does not seem better than the mono white version of Loxobots, which you haven't seen some on my YouTube. But yeah, that was a pretty tough one. Pretty tough loss there. In game one, our opponent blind terminused us on turn 2, we were going to attack for like 28 on turn 3. And that game 3 there, they had quite the string of draws to live at 1 life and take us out. So I don't think it's like bad against blue light control, actually. If they don't blind flip Terminus, like, I think we're fine. Yeah, I don't know if this card's actually good or not. It's obviously cool at Loxodon, but the Bushwhackers don't seem very good, and the cost to adding this card to your deck is pretty high. For those who hadn't seen my original Loxobots deck, I played it at the Invitational last winter to a 35th place finish. Athalias and Arbiters and Ghost Quarters, so more disruption. This version is probably better. We're gonna keep trying with our Rebirth version though. Yes, the Reed Duke. Mod Sword for Reed or Riot. All right, let's try this again. Both these matches have been a little annoying. Let's push through here. Jesus. That's better. The Wax Keys? So we got turn 1, Memnite, Mox, Pest, Courier, turn 2 Whacker. We can't whack on turn 2. I mean, yeah, we just dump this. Actually, wait. Hold on. Now we can go turn 1. Courier, Memnite. Turn 2.
Give me
Mox, Whack. That's not even good. That was at the bottom. This. All right. Doing all the stuff. A little Boko. A little pesty action. Yeah, Whacker's just not good next turn. We have a lot of big draws next turn. Legion's Landing or Venerated Loxodon would be ideal. Can't hold Memnite and cast stuff with the Mox Opal, so... Lightning Bolt, the Bomat Courier. Rude. Rude. Alright, well, that was not what we were looking for, but... Alright, we're in. Sacred Foundry? Goblin Guide. Alright. And attacking, I like it. This is so good for us too, because it guarantees we draw a spell next turn. It doesn't guarantee, it makes it better that we draw a spell, or easier. Alright. We're getting in for a lot next turn. I'm going to skewer my Toolcraft. Okay. I'll fire right back. Burn seems like a pretty good matchup. We take no damage from our lands, really. We're pretty quick. Pull out stuff in play. Venerated Loxodon's really good versus them.
We lost on question 12 because Mommy thought it was 1, but it was 3.
Oh, man. Question 12 lost in HQ. That stinks. Please attack me again so I can draw a spell next turn. No, we're staying home. Tilt. What was question 12? I wasn't playing. I don't know. Nicole took my phone to play HQ. Alright. I think I like just attacking here. And we'll just take the 2 cards off the Courier if they block it. They might kill my Pest also. We'll see what they do. Alright, they're going to Helix the Pest. Yeah, I'm just going to cash in the Courier for 2 cards. Right now we're not doing anything, so... Forge, Thraben Inspector. It's fine, I guess. Could be worse. So you pop it now. I would play a Memnite or something off it if I draw it, so... Nope, just another land. The Memnite could have come in, maybe. Honestly, they might have blocked it. They could just kill the thing next turn. Alright. Spell next turn. Here we go. It's a Venerated Loxodon. Life is good. I think there's definitely a chance they block Memnite there. Just untap and bolt my Bomat Courier. So, Rift Bolt. Alright. Well, here we are. Doing the Loxodon thing. Attack for a lot next turn on Shefet Dunes, so still at a pretty healthy life total. We got a blocker for Goblin Guide. got a Searing Blade or something? Helix? Boar Storm, sure. Yeah, maybe I should attack with both. There is that too. There is value to having extra creatures in play with Loxodon and Shefet Dunes and so on and so forth. So, are we just dead? Oh, Eidolon? Alright. Alright, well... Ugh. Is this sponsored by Wizards of the Coast? Not directly. That's 11.
If I'm not back in 5 minutes, just wait longer.
Man, this is kind of tough. I think we just attack with the. Like, I don't think we Shefet Dunes. I think we just attack with Inspector and Loxodon. They probably block with Eidolon. And then we just play Courier and say go. We're definitely not playing Courier first. I guess going to 4. We got a Boros Charm. If we Dunes first, it's 5 and it's 8. We attack with all 3. Then it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, that means I can't cast a spell. I actually like that. Let's do that. Then we have a chump blocker. They're dead on board, and we just need like to fade a double burn spell turn. The old post-combat Bomat Courier. Don't kill me, please. They're going to kill me. No. When Burn draws 3 lands and all spells, it's pretty hard to beat. Tilt. Alright. Our Forge-Tenders come in. We'll cut. What do we even cut? Let's cut like the whackers just seem pretty bad, honestly. They seem like fine here because they are like pretty aggressive. I don't know what the card we cut is though. I kind of want the couriers. I want the pests. I want the rebirths. I want exemplar. I guess I need inspector for the artifact. I want Legion's Landing for the lifelink. I'm cut like. I guess cutting Courier's not great. Let's try this. This way shouldn't be that bad a matchup for us. No, Loxodon's one of our best cards, I think. Alright, this sounds good. Opponent mulligans. We can flip a Danto on turn 2 here, which is pretty important. I could just play the landing, actually, right now. That actually seems pretty good. This extra Mox doesn't matter. Yeah, sure. Alright, there you go. GLHF. Well, it's like works, it works, you know? I think the problem is adding Bushwhacker and Kuldotha Rebirth just adds more elements of it needing to work. I hit the Signal Pest? Alright. It's fine by me. Make sure you put a land first so it doesn't come in tapped. Yeah, I mean, I think that turn 2 Adonto making a lifelinker every turn is probably good against burn. I think. Fork Bolt would have been good, yes. God, can they beat one lifelinker every turn for the rest of the game? Like, if literally I do nothing for the rest of the game but make one lifelinker every turn, can they beat that? It's a pretty fun question. Hello. See if they sniff this out or not and bolt something in response. They did not. Or just don't have the means to. Hello. Huh. That game is pretty easy. Let's do that more often. I like that one. No Terminus in that deck. Alright. Yeah, let's just run that back, I guess. This hand is not as good. It is turn 1 attack with Bushwhacker. I'm just going to keep. We attack for... I'm going to keep. I don't know. We're turn 1 attacking with Memnite, Thopter, and Bushwhacker. So attack for 5 on turn 1 with a draw step and a Shefet Dunes, good mana, and they mulliganed. Yeah. Alright. Make me not draw land next turn. Top card, Venerated Loxodon. Can't do that yet, though. Yeah, we'll just turn 2 that one. Like, the Whacker doesn't even seem that good here. You know, this is like a pretty ideal Whacker. And, like, just wasn't even that good, you know? It's fine, but... Satyr Fire Dancer. That's a cool card. Boros Charm us. Oh, they have Searing Blaze? That's kind of cute. I think we're still miles ahead here. Maybe not, actually. Maybe just bolt us and then just, like, kill another creature. That's pretty good. They're down to 1 card, though. Probably kill the Bushwhacker. Alright. They're not out of the woods yet. Top card, Venerated Loxodon. Alright, so let's draw a card and see if we can find another creature to play. We did. Alright. Well, we're at 7. They have 1 card in hand. We have a good blocker. They have a Boros Charm. We're dead on board, but I board out Boros Charm against us. Opponent says, your deck is sick. Everything turned topsy-turvy. Spit so ill like I got the scurvy. So far, though, I think that the games the deck has been working, the red cards have been unnecessary, which means that they're probably unnecessary overall. They've not really added much. And the one time I guess we did have a good Kuldotha Rebirth draw, we got turn 2 Blind Terminist. So well, we have exactly lethal, and we draw a land. We can Shefet Dunes for even more than lethal. Rift Bolt, Goblin Guide. All right, they are out of cards. They are attacking. Does this leave them dead to a Shefet Dunes activation? Burrenton Forge-Tender is our top Magic card. That's hilarious. That is so good. So now we untap 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So if we attack, it's exactly 14, but then we die to stuff. So we got to break it up over 2 turns. We're going to Forge Tender the Rift Bolts if his Fire Dancer doesn't go off, and then they can't kill us. So we got to do it over 2 turns. We got to leave back some blockers. I think we leave back Inspector and Ornithopter because they will have 4 toughness. Get it for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, let's just also draw a card off our clue. Let's get an idea what's going on before we start doing stuff. Second Forge-Tender? No, Mox Opal. It does turn on Dunes next turn. Alright. Yeah, break it up over 2 turns. We're just going to Forge Tender the Rift Bolt so they can't Fire Dancer us and get them next turn. Right, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Puts them to 5, and they're definitely dead next turn. They play a blocker. They block these and still take, yeah, 6. That's fun. So I don't think they have any outs here. Even if they draw a Boros Charm, which would be the best draw probably, I don't think it matters. Because the Fire Dancer needs it to actually deal with damage, which it will not. So Rift Bolt us. Actually, we were still dead to Boros Charm. Maybe we could have played around that better. Alright, now they have 2 blockers, they're at 5. Right on time. Uh-oh, I can't Mox Opal. That is awkward. I attack, they go to 1. Oh no. We're going to lose to a top deck Burns. But did I screw this game up? Killing the Memnite was a huge heads-up play. I guess there wasn't much else to kill, but now our Mox Opal doesn't work? Oh my god. Not like this. We're dying to a burn spell. Oh man. We're gonna put him. This has been. What a day. What a day. There's 100% dead to a burn spell here. There's some justice in the world, I suppose. Heroic Reinforcements cost too much mana. We're playing 17 lands. All right. We did it. We survived. We made it. We won a match. Shouldn't have cracked the clue? Maybe. Maybe. A little jam we had going there, right? Still haven't rebirth whackered anyone. Honestly, rebirth whackering seems kind of hard. Requires double red in one turn. Yeah, I think original Loxobots is better. Maybe just not playing whacker is better. We're also like, I think the rebirth might just tax our artifacts a little too much. I think his hand's good. This is a turn 2 landing flip. We're gonna keep. Courier's been good, to be fair. Hello. Frenzy's not really good in this deck. It's not what we want to be doing. We want to dump our hand on turn 1, you know? Like, we're not, like, building up to Frenzy. We're not playing a longer game. And we have other elements that can be, you know, better in longer games that I don't think Frenzy is necessary. All right, so we have landing this turn, Courier next turn, into Inspector. A lot of mountains today. Shriekhorn? Alright, that's... They're gonna combat step Narcomoeba us. Alright, here we go. This matchup seems bad. His Conflagrate seems so good. Oh, Legion Lightning is so good. Yeah. I mean, it's just a literal 1 mana rampant growth plus a creature, plus an actual engine if you flood. Landings are one of the best cards in the deck. I don't know if I can play anymore today. They just Shriekhorned in combat and hit a Narcomoeba and a Prized Amalgam. Stay down, kid. Stop getting back up. Ugh. Yeah, we probably can't win this game. Oh, and now they have a 3/3 blocker next turn also. Oh my god, this is just the brutalest thing ever. These look so bad too. And now they upkeep, hit it for a Stinkweed Imp. I don't want to play anymore. All right, you win, opponent. You got it. You've done it. Congratulations. Double Demonic Tutor Shriekhorn 2 turns in a row. I guess Vampiric Tutor technically, but all right. Let's bring in our Rest in Peace and our Forge Tenders. and take out. What are we gonna take out here? Take out some whackers, I guess, and I don't even know. Let's take out all the whackers. I guess Courier seems bad. They have tons of blockers. Never mind. We'll take out the Couriers. Yeah. You can't laugh, you'll cry, you know? Alright. This hand is pretty good. Yeah, this hand's great. Keep. Double Pest into possible turn 2 Bushwhacker. It's good. It's good. It's good. Alright, so bam, 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 bam. And then I think we landing over Pest. Hopefully we just draw Mana Source, get to whack him next turn. But gaining a life versus dealing damage, I'll just Pest. Alright. Mana Source. What's it a chant go and a chat, please, for a Mana Source? Let's go! There it is, there it is. The first good Bushwhacker of the entire league. Here it comes. They got the Lightning Axe. They discarded a Stomping Ground? What the hell did they keep? They kept 7, right? Alright. Discard Bloodghast Amalgam? Sure. Thopter. Alright, so they can't block this turn. No second Lightning Axe, that's good for us. We get in for 6. Next turn we have even more damage. And if we draw a land, we get the Shefet Dunes, we do a spell, we're just happy because we do a spell. Alright, this is fine because Cathartic, I guess like they discarded, oh wait, they discarded Dackmore Salvage is a Conflagrate. Yeah, they're just dead. They have 2 blocks. We have, actually they're not dead. We could definitely lose this game. We need to draw a Mana Source or something good. We probably get Conflagrated into next year. Oh, this can't block. Never mind, they are dead. I'm dumb. Yeah, now we just attack everything, and they die, right? 2, 4. Actually, no, we are 1 short. But the Amalgam will die, and they will have no blockers because they have no dredging to do. Yeah, it's still fine. No rest in peace, no problem. Alright, I mean, just draw rest in peace, I guess. I was 1 over. There's 2 2/1s. Oh, the 2 I didn't count the creature we put into play. Right. Got it. I miscounted 1. I thought we had a 2/1 and 2 Thopters for 2, and they blocked the 3/2, but I forgot they had the we had the extra creature too because of the The old Adanto. R.I.P. Oh no. We have so many colored cards and no colored lands. Oh boy, this hand's bad. This hand has no payoffs. They're on 6. They keep 6. I mean, we gotta keep, but ugh. Scry, rest in peace if it's up, please. That's an Ornithopter. That's going on the bottom. If they have any sort of a good hand here, we're just dead. Looks good so far. Discard Stinkweed Amalgam. Yeah, it's a really good hand so far. Alright, we are probably dead. Definitely missing Thalia. Oh my god, they have triple Amalgam. Alright. Assassin's Trophy and a land. If we gotta cast the Loxodon this turn, like maybe we have a shot, but we can't. They draw these zeros. Now they're just operating on all cylinders. Narcomoeba is pretty good against Signal Pest, you know. I get to Loam. Alright, they have no Conflagrate yet. Thoughts on Nexus and Standard? I think it should be banned. Not because it's too powerful, just because it's stupid and obnoxious and not fun. Nice Battlefield Forges, Jim. Thanks. They have 6 cards in hand. I should know some of them. It's gonna be a hard cast Conflagrate. I say just like play it for 0 and then flash it back. They would have 5 cards. They can go 2-2-1. That's brutal. I mean, you can't beat it, so whatever. Yeah, they have it. All right. I mean, we just can't do anything about it. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, maybe I go to 5 this game. We do have Rest in Peace in our deck, so, like, you know, just drawing 2 lands Rest in Peace is, like, really good. They discarded a Bloodcast also? Oh, my God. Alright, well, I guess we're dead. You win. Go away. What's up, Bobcat? Let's try and finish strong here. You know, I'm getting pooped on a lot today. Let's finish strong. Let's turn 2 someone or something. You know? Yeah, this card sucks. Like, we're gonna get rid of our only artifacts, so our other cards don't even work. You know, like, I'm not about it. Idea is cool, but oh my god, Bogled? I guess not. Oh. So I guess, like, we're gonna set up for a turn 3 rebirth. Hopefully we'll just draw a 0 mana artifact in our first few turns. I'm just going to play a Toolcraft here. Pest is a good card to Whacker haste with. Sure. No fetch lands here. Another Pest. This is very pestering. Like, I don't really want to sacrifice one of these Signal Pests to cast Rebirth. I guess we do. We just draw a land and go Pest Whacker. Alright. Like, having to sacrifice real cards to Rebirth is pretty bad. Sacrificing a Mox or an Ornithopter or a Darksteel Citadel feels fine. Sacrificing a actual Magic card in Signal Pest is, like, pretty bad. Blade Splicer, you got it. That's kind of makes our Whacker bad. We did it. I guess we're doing it. We're going to lose 2 things. We go Pest Whacker attack. It's 3, 6, 9. They block 1, take a bunch damage. I'm not even sure if that's good. Whatever, we're doing it. This is what we signed up for. Monarch Phoenix is definitely a good first deck. We're playing that deck a little bit later on today, after this league, so. Arbiter again, sure. And Path to Exile. Well, I'm glad this game is happening because these rebirths look awful. And we're getting to actually see that so we can get... We haven't really drawn them that much. And now we're getting a confirmation how bad they are. And that's good because we're learning. You know, we always brew decks. We're trying to try stuff out and learn. And I think we've learned. Night of Autumn. All right. Yeah. I mean, trading Toolcraft for Night of Autumn doesn't even seem good. Venerated Loxodon. Nope, that's a Memnite. Playing company too? No, I can't play company with that with Thalia. Restoration Angel? Alright, whatever. Alright, that kinda sucked. Alright, let's what do we want here? I want these paths for sure. I don't want these couriers. And I want the frenzy. Frenzy's gas. Let's come with these crappy whackers. Now we're cutting artifacts even more though. Whatever. What's up, Tiger? The mono white list is on my YouTube. This deck's bad. We're 1 and 3. The mono white version is infinitely better. It's on my YouTube. What's up, Rye? 8-month resub. Welcome back. Like, this just feels awful. Like, we're just playing a bunch of 1/1s. I don't really have a better play. Like, we get to flip landing next turn, maybe. Aether Vial. Alright. Draw Memnite. Oh, it's Toolcraft. Alright. I think we're going to hold on to the Toolcraft for a guaranteed whacker next turn. It's going to have haste anyway, so hopefully they play like a Leonid Arbiter or some garbage card. Thalia is not a garbage card. I mean, bombs away, I suppose. Attacking into a Thalia does not seem particularly great, but I don't know what else we're doing here, so yes, I'm actually really happy this last match is playing out like this, because we really didn't draw Rebirth or Whacker much at all in the early games, and it's been really clear that this is just not working in playing these two games. Like, our opponent's playing like a crappy Hate Bears deck, just a bunch of like 2/2s and whatever creatures and stuff, and we can't even beat them. I mean, I might beat them this game, but like, Just too taxing on the artifacts, too awkward with Loxodon. It's not good. Right, it's a slow fair deck. Alright. What's Sidon doing? And then we just don't have any good attacks, really. We attack with everything. They have a Vial on 2 also. We just can't even attack. Last God, I'm sorry. The green-white hate bear decks are just awful. I mean, they're fun, they're cool, but they're like, if you're looking to win a match tournament, they're not the deck you want to play. No Vial activation. All right. Make a token. Ooh, we drew a good card. That's nice. Yeah, just buff them up. Let's go. I want lifelinkers, I think. Actually, it doesn't even matter. It's a free creature, though. Yeah, I think I want to just make a token, then pump them all up. And then I think I want the Goblins to be larger. Venerated Loxodon's pretty gas. Well, you can't cast Path if you have a Thalia in play, so they have 2 cards in hand, one's a Path. And they have a Mirren Crusader. So are we wide enough to beat them yet? Not really. Especially now they have Path in their hand. We're getting there. Woo. Woo. Getting frisky. I might shove next turn. They have 2 really good blockers, 1 fine blocker. I'm just shoving. Do I leave back the Memnite? No, I'll just shove. Make him have it. Show me something good. I think Blade Splasher would be the worst case scenario, but they have another Path. That's fine. Doesn't even do anything. So they have 4 blockers. They get to eat 2, trade with 1, take 6. It's fine. We also get, they'll hopefully block with the Blade Splicer, turns off flicker effects too. It's fine. So they take 4 here, make some trades. They go to 5. They keep making more creatures. They're out of gas. Alright, now they can start townshipping, which is definitely annoying, but alright, they are coming in. Wow, this is insanely aggressive. Yeah. Like, blocking with Noble Hierarch's really, really good right now. Mox Opal. That is not particularly good. They have a 4/4, a 1/2, and a 3/2 first striker. So eat that, only take 2. Yeah, we're falling behind a little bit here. Yeah, we can't cast the Mox. I'm just keep playing stuff. Yeah, so Dante is great. Let's just keep making tokens. We're almost wide enough. Almost. Oh, wait, I screwed up. Yeah, I can play the Mox. I could attack with the first striker last turn. That might have been better. No, they have 4 power. Never mind. Yeah, now we play a Mox. We have enough mana for a Danto. Yeah, right. Okay. Nuts! New sub. What's your name? Where you from? Welcome, my friend. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, this is lethal. We have to block this. Leonin Arbiter. Sure. I almost think that pumping the team's better than that, but sure. Alright, let's just keep going. Keep on grinding. Ornithopter. That is a magic card. Wait, once I draw, this will be off. Let's draw a card. Canopy. It's a little off of our making tokens plan. We attack with everything. Stuff gets eaten. We're not ready to do that yet. Alright. Ghost Quarter. Rude. The gig is up. Okay, so we have block, 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 block. Do we keep the Thopter? So if we draw somebody to pump it, it can like sneak through, but it does no damage by itself. I don't think so. Okay, let's do this. New plan. Hello. Make sure we don't die here. We'll be fine. So I could Loxodon and Convoke it out, but it'd be my only blocker. I could definitely just die next turn. We're not going to risk doing that. I think we're in pretty good shape now, so it is happening right now. This is it. It is happening. Yeah, it has actually dead on board. I wasn't counting both township activations. Well, this is aggressive. So we just eat the... I can't even pump the thing. The block there. Jump this. Jump this. I guess we block this too. Oh, they're dead. Cool. We blocked. We won. Take that. Why attack with Hierarch too? I don't know. I can't answer that for you. Only my opponent can answer that for you. I am not my opponent. They're going to live their life and do the things they want to do. This hand is pretty sweet. We're just going to keep this. A lot of potential here. Monarch Phoenix is coming up next. Alright, well, I prefer if they just, like, didn't do anything next turn. That's not going to happen, but probably toss a Memnite away to flip our landing, and don't play Thalia. If they play Thalia, that would be the worst thing ever. Ugh. Arbiter. Alright, cool. Alright, we got to draw land here. That'd be nice. No, that's not a land, but that's also pretty good. Alright. Alright, we're going to throw away a Memnite to flip this thing. Or I guess they might even block the Toolcraft, which is fine. That's even better, I think. Sweet. I'm actually super happy about this. I'd rather make their board smaller and keep my stuff around, so... Now play another Inspector. We got Loxodon next turn. We draw a land. We could even Whacker. You can't hold the zeros for Whack. Gotta flip our landing. Whacker sucks. Shouldn't even be in deck. But it's too anti-synergistic. It's just not good at all. Flipping land in there is much more important than having a Memnite hand to Whacker with. We draw a land next turn. They're gonna make a big idiot. That's cool. I know something about making big idiots, alright? We're going to make lots of big idiots. Yeah. We're going to make all the big idiots. We're going to hold on to the... Let's hold the landing, I guess. Sure. So let's play the old Pest. And we're going to hold landing for Whacker. So we're just going to slam all this. Loxobots. Alright, what do you got for us, opponent? Knight of Autumn again, sure. Just your old vanilla 4-3. I guess they probably killed the Signal Pest now, but... Opponent says, what a stupid deck. Can we get some Jim D. Salt in chat, please? Jim D. Salt in chat at request by me. Loxobots, assemble. What a stupid deck, they say. You're a stupid deck. Alright, so 3-2 with this. So this is the old version of a deck that's not playing red. This version is probably superior. I would say definitely superior. But this is the version we just played. Boros Loxobots. I'm not unhappy we tried it. Is that Jody? What's up, Jody? Thanks to sub. I'm not unhappy we tried it, but these cards are just too high variance for an already pretty high variance deck. And this card is just too taxing on our artifact count. The only card I actually liked was Bomat Courier. Bomat Courier was actually kind of gas. But I don't know if it's worth trying to put red mana in your deck to play Bomat Courier. So I think overall the deck seems cool. Maybe we could build it better or build it in like a different manner. But this card is just hard to make work. It's a hard one to make work. You can't play Bolt or Galvanic Blast because every card you play that is not an artifact or a payoff is making your hands much, much worse. So, and Rebirth kind of falls into that, honestly, because it's a payoff, but it requires you to sacrifice an artifact, and it's not like a payoff in the true sense. It's like an enabler that needs enabling. That's a really good way to put it. So, a card like Memnite is an enabler. It makes our cards like Legion's Landing and Signal Pest and Loxodon better. This is an enabler that requires something else to enable it, therefore making it far too many steps and not making it good. Similar thing with Bushwhacker. So And then what if you cut all the red, played 4 Courier, and had your only red sources before? The problem is that I think that playing the disruption of the older versions is more important, like Thalia and Arbiter. If you're playing Arbiter, you need 4 Ghost Quarters. So, oops. So, I just don't think that the trying to go raw speed is worth it. So, Frenzy is also awkward. It's like not really a Frenzy deck. Landing is not always a mana source. Just but glad we tried it. Boros Loxobots. Again, check out the other versions on my YouTube. I played a lot of different versions to test it out, and I actually played this deck at the Invitational last December. I came in 35th with the deck, and it's pretty sweet. So there's a lot of videos on that on my YouTube. Check that out. But for now, we're going to play this Arclight red deck next. But my YouTube folks, you have to look for that in another video. So YouTube folks, I'll see you fine folks next time. Make sure you subscribe, all right? Bye, YouTube.